This is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey folks, how's it going? What's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Time to talk some old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at NBA legends talking about Michael Jordan, some new clips that I found. And I'm kind of interested to see that I finally found some clips about players who you hardly find on NBA podcasts, NBA shows, and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of refreshing. Anyway, before I let you guys go, small favor, if you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I would say, let's get right into it.
Sam Cassell and I together in Jersey. Calipari's our coach, his rookie year. We play him in Jersey and beat him.
We played them. I was playing for the Nets. We played them in the first round in the playoffs. The first game, we had them. I said, we're going to beat the Bulls. Oh, God, we're going to beat the Bulls.
Sam got like 24, I got 25. We beat him. And we know we talking cash, right? We because of what happened.
Man, second game, he had like 25. Game 3 in the Meadowlands in New Jersey. Now you come on the starting line out, you for the jump ball, you dap everybody out. I'm up looking at me and saying, "Ho, where you going on vacation at?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean where I'm going? This game going to game 4." Man, that man had like 23 in the first quarter. Calipari was the coach with me in New Jersey. Second quarter, Cal said, he said, we down like 19. Cal said, "Hey man, I'm letting some of the other guys play, get some playoff."
At the time, it was a referee called, his name was Steve Jabby, okay? Right. So we playing, and Mike go to his patented turnaround jump shot, and as we running back down the court on the left-hand side, he's yelling at Steve like, "Man, why you ain't called a foul?" Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I ain't foul you." Right. Steve Jabby was like, "Well, I thought you was gonna blow by him." I said, "Blow by who?" I said, "I can play D."
Yeah.
Right? And Mike said, "Man, you can't guard him." I said, "Mike, you can't guard me." Yeah. So we start going back and forth. I'm on the free throw line, hitting shots. Dudes at home said, "Man, what was you saying?" We Mike just talking. I said, "Man, I'm guarding you. Won't you guard me?"
Yeah.
Whatever. End of the game, I ended with 33, right? Mike had 37. We lost.
Yeah.
So Joe Klein, who played with us, who played for the Bulls, we going through for the handshake line, and Joe went up to Mike and said, "Man, would you leave my young fella alone?" He said, "Man, JJ my guy, but just tell him that's why he wearing my shoes."
Everybody got a story about them shoes.
Bro, I had no jump mans though. Yeah. I said, tell him I ain't taking them off either.
But Michael Jordan, go left.
Michael Jordan, go left. Michael Jordan was the most complete basketball player that's ever lived. Mm-hmm. Complete. Mm-hmm. Like Kareem was just as effective. Mm-hmm. Certain people could be, LeBron at times could be just as effective. But the most complete basketball player that ever lived is Michael Jordan. Completeness.
Preach.
So like his ability to do every aspect of basketball at the highest level.
We played like 3 games in 4 nights or 4 games in 5 nights or something. And we were on a West Coast road trip. And I remember we would practice, we would play, and this guy was playing 35, 40 minutes. And I was just amazed his ability to to play, and then come back and practice and play with the same energy that he did in the game. Mm-hmm. He was the greatest practice player I've ever seen. I've never seen a guy practice this hard. And that's what we should be showing the kids, because we're just showing them the games when the lights are on. This guy would, I've never seen someone this competitive, and it's always on. Yeah, it's always on. And he always brings it. So my moment was in practice, and you realize he's different.
Compare your on-court demeanor to Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, you got to be authentic, and you got to sort of those guys I think were assassins. And then you look at Michael. Michael brought that. Michael would manufacture things.
Grant Hill is one of those guys that I really enjoy listening to because to me he's a great analyst and he is also one of the guys who played against prime Jordan. Yes, to me, mid-90s Jordan is prime Jordan, and who can really, really, really evaluate how great he was because Grant Hill was always the guy who really understood the game. So I always like when he talks about MJ. And I also like when he compares Jordan and Kobe Bryant because he also understands that there still was a difference. Anyway, let's continue.
Did you ever have within your first year an awe moment like, damn, I'm playing so-and-so?
Oh, MJ, the greatest. I'll never forget in Dallas, I'm guarding him on the right box. I didn't know what he was going to do. I was just hoping that he didn't dunk it, and two, he just did it real fast so we can get on.
Get over with it.
Yeah, he spins baseline. I'm thinking he's going to go to the fade. And he goes one more dribble and he kind of jumps. I'm going, oh no, he's going to dunk this. And he kind of did a reverse and flipped it on the glass. Okay, that's cool. You didn't dunk it. 2 points. And then he starts running down the sideline and he looked back and wink. And I go, oh, this asshole. I think when he likes you, he'll take it easy. He'll go and get his average.
The Celtics ate. Once Jordan won, nobody ate.
That's true.
Nobody ate.
He dominated the 90s.
He wasn't retired, though.
Come on, man. Don't Houston tight. Come on, man.
They went back to back, man.
It was something. It was a clip the other day. Craig Hodges was talking before we get out of here because we're almost time's up. But Craig Hodges was on a show the other day. He said Jordan never lost a suicide in practice. Yeah. We talk about, you talk about the running. He never lost a suicide.
Yeah, Craig Hodges lying.
I'm just saying what he said.
Yeah, no, I'm saying yeah.
You think Jordan lost suicide?
Hell yeah.
But that's not. But that's not competitive.
I went play golf when they were doing suicide, man.
That's back in the day, man. He was drinking, smoking, run up and down the court, man. Come on, man. But he said he never lost to it. I don't know if you saw that, but that just speaks to the legend of his competitiveness, and to me, that's what separates.
He also said Scottie Pippen was just as good as Jordan.
So I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah, something is because you're like, I don't want to tell too much. You were like, I was at the same place he was at, and I'm a little tired today. Everybody else is a little tired.
MJ all day long, only because how I played against him, and MJ just had everything, from mid-range to 3-point to post-up game, and he could score and dominate in each position. He could score whenever he wanted to score, wherever he wanted to score.
Phil Jackson said this: if Mike played today, he would average 45 in his prime.
Easy.
You believe that?
You just keep commenting, man. You just have to do some that to him, try to do some shit to him that nobody else ever did to try to get him off his square. But shit, you can't touch him. You can't do nothing to him, man. So, I just tried to do that nobody else would do to him. But Mike is Mike, man. The best player ever, man, I ever played. Because I never thought I'd see nothing like that, man. I used to see the bottom of tennis shoes, man.
Do you have a favorite Jordan story?
Alvin, when he came to Milwaukee, he came in, right? He was a wrestler in high school, I think. And he told me, Alvin, he said, hey, Deuces, let's wrestle. He wanted to wrestle me, right? And I told him, I said, I'm not a wrestler, but it's a guy, he's down 94. That's how we go to Chicago to play the Bulls. I said, they have a guy, he right down 94. That's why we brought you here, to wrestle with him. And I told him he's number 23. He loved to wrestle. I remember Jordan put 46 on him. And I told Alvin, boy, I tell you, he was on Jordan. They was like glued to each other. He was just uptight. And boy, Jordan was having a field day. He dropped about 46 on Alvin. And I told him after the game, I said, hey, man, I told you let him shoot the jump shot. If you play him tight. Alvin knows Jordan game.
Right.
I think they played together on the Olympic team or something like that. Yes. So it's not that Alvin don't know his game. But Alvin chooses to be aggressive on defense.
And he got burned.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.